Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Kansas City Royals versus the Seattle Pilots at Six Stadium. On the mound for the Royals today is Les Rohr, whose record is 2-5 with a 6.45 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots today is Gene Brabender, whose record is 2-0 with a 1.71 ERA. And yes, we won yesterday's game versus the Indians, winning the last of the three-game series. Versus the Indians, we won on a pass ball. Hey, how many games have we lost on a pass ball? I mean, we've lost our fair share due to walks and sacrifice bunts. And so, we'll take a victory with a pass ball. Not a terrible performance from yesterday's starting pitcher, Marty Patton, pardon me. Not a bad performance at all. We'll take a victory any way we can get it. And now we head back home to face the other American League expansion team, the Kansas City Royals with cheese. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We are still doing the San Diego Padres Guess the Total Wins contest. And we have a fourth contestant who joined up yesterday. That is Dave. So we have four contestants so far. You can get into the contest by, in the comments below, guessing exactly how many wins you think the Padres will have this year. We have until December 10th to get the number in. And we'll add you to the list. The prize for the contest is pretty cool. I'm going to wait until the 10th to tell you what it is, but it's a one-of-a-kind thing. I think you'll be very impressed with it, and so get in on that contest. Okay, so we have Gene Brabender, who is making his start today. He has been really... Well, he struggled in his last time out is what I'm trying to get to the point. We're going to look at that here shortly. And then we are going to be down one right-hander. That is Mike Marshall, who went 2 innings yesterday. But we do get Acker and Stevenson back, who were unavailable in yesterday's game. Okay, here's our lineup versus Les Rohr, who happens to be a lefty. So we have our lineup in there versus lefties. I mixed it up a little bit. I moved Rich Rollins to the number 2 spot, mostly, again, because he can hit and run. Tommie Agee, we jumped him up to the 3rd spot. Danny Walton will get a start in left field instead of Mike Hegan. And we're going to give Gary Sutherland another start at second base. Okay? That is the plan. Let's go ahead and do the Royals lineup rundown for today's ball game. Batting leadoff in right field is Pat Kelly. Batting second at third base is Joe Foy. Batting third in left field is Lou Piniella. Batting cleanup playing first base is Mike Fiore. Batting fifth and catching is Ed Kirkpatrick. Batting sixth in center field is Joe Keough. Batting seventh at shortstop is Jackie Hernandez. Batting eighth at second base is Billy Harris. And batting ninth in pitching is Les Rohr. Okay, let's take a look at Gene Brabender. As I mentioned, he didn't have such a good start. He gave up 3 runs on 6 hits, and that was in 7 2/3 innings. Now that I reflect on it, I do remember he gave up those runs early, and we stuck with him, and it ended up being a pretty solid performance in retrospect. He did have that 7-walk performance in the previous start and then a 6-walk performance before that. So he has been walking more and more batters as the season has gone on. He's still basically been our best pitcher. He almost had the no-hitter earlier this year. He ended up just giving up the 1 hit in 8 1/3 innings. He's 2-0 this year with a 1.71 ERA, 26 walks and 30 strikeouts. Opponents are batting 159 against him. He doesn't have a fastball. Ground ball percentage is 48%. And you'll see he's got 4 pitches in his arsenal with a slider and a sinker as his 2 best pitches. Overall rated an 83. The 27-year-old righty goes to arbitration at the end of the year. Let's take a look at the defense for the Pilots today. Walton, not so good out there in left field. And our right side of the infield is just below average. And then, of course, Harper in right field. Not so good, although he's getting the job done. Okay, let's start it off here with Pat Kelly, the right fielder, batting .266 with a dong. 2-1 count to Kelly, and he gets a base hit to right. Falls right in front of Harper. And now we've got some serious speed on the base path. I looked it up yesterday. McNertney is still 50% with the caught stealing percentage. Here's Joe Foy. He's swinging on the first pitch, popping it up to Sutherland at second, 1 down. That's going to bring up Sweet Lou Piniella, batting .254 with a home run. As I mentioned, he was the Rookie of the Year in real life in 1969. And Kelly steals second base. So that is Kelly's 8th stolen base. He's 8 for 11 on the year. And in scoring position now for Lou. 0-1 count. And Piniella's going to get a base hit to left. Oh, it's a line out. I thought that was going to fall in. There was just that little bit of a delay here, at least on my side. And it looked like it was going to drop. So we'll take the line out to left. Good job by Walton out there. That'll leave it up to Mike Fiore, batting .116. And he gets a 2-run home run to left. Of course he does. A .116 hitter will definitely go deep against us. So good job by Mike Fiore there, getting his 2nd career home run and getting his average up to .126. Now, with this player here batting .126, in the settings, I did change it so that it was more likely that a player underperforming would be taken out of the lineup. I don't know if Kansas City has another first baseman because they are an expansion team as well. But in theory, he should not be in the lineup based on his performance. Someone else should be getting a shot. So it's 2-0 on the home run, and there's another base hit. So this is going to be a game where Brabender will give up hits, but he won't give up the walks. And he strikes out Joe Keough. The bottom of the 2nd inning. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Pilots lineup for today's ball game. Batting leadoff in right field is Tommie Harper. Batting second at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting third in center field is Tommie Agee. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in left field is Danny Walton. Batting sixth and catching is Jerry McNertney. Batting seventh at second base is Gary Sutherland. Batting eighth at shortstop is Fred Stanley. And batting ninth is the pitcher Gene Brabender. Les Rohr is on the mound making his ninth start of the season. If you take a look at his log, you'll see he pitched against us just 2 starts ago and we clobbered him. He went 7 innings, giving up 7 runs on 9 hits and 5 walks. He threw 103 pitches in that ball game. And actually, that was his most efficient game with a strike percentage of 65%. So his record this year is 2-5 with a 6.45 ERA, 30 walks, 30 Ks. Opponents are batting .299 against him. He does have a complete game. His fastball is his best pitch, rated in 81. It tops out at 93 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 45.7%. Overall, he is rated a 78, maxing out at 87. So he's got some room to grow. The 23-year-old lefty goes to arbitration at the end of 1971. There's his rookie baseball card for the Mets. And you can see here that Ivan Morrell shares that card with him. Morrell is currently in our minor league system. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Royals. Pretty solid all the way around. Their only blemish is at second base, where Billy Harris is below average. Everywhere else pretty good. Kirkpatrick, 72 arm. What is his... you know what? Like, this doesn't mean anything to me now. You know, like, we should be able to run at will. And now I look at the fielding percentage and the caught stealing percentage, and he's below. He's negative in range and WAR, and 38% caught stealing. So I'd like to believe that we could run wild against him, but we just haven't been lucky all year when it comes to that. Okay, here's Tommie Harper leading off against Les Rohr. A comebacker right at Rohr for out number 1. One down. Here's Rich Rollins up to the number 2 spot, batting .286, and he strikes out. Oh, God. Okay. 2 quick outs for Rohr. Tommie Agee in the number 3 spot today. Full count. And a base hit into left field. So this is one of those obvious running situations. 73% chance to steal second. That is a left-hander on the mound, so that takes it down a couple percentage points, the success rate. But you know what? If he gets thrown out, it's better than not trying, because Deron Johnson has been striking out at an unbelievable clip. So we may as well get thrown out. Yeah. And he gets a stolen base. There's number 10 on the year. I fully expected him to get thrown out at second base. He's 10 for 15. That is like, league average. What is that, 73% or something like that? No, 66%. That's below league average. Okay, here's Deron Johnson, runner in scoring position. 1-2 count, and he strikes out, of course. Okay, we go to the top of the second inning. We're down 2 runs. Jackie Hernandez leading off, 200 hitter. Popping it up on the infield. Shortstop Stanley making the catch. 1 down. Here is Billy Harris. Harris, full count. Striking out, walking. I don't know what happened. A ground out. Oh, he tapped it in front of home plate. So McNertney pounced on it, tossed him out. 2 outs, and the pitcher, Les Rohr, batting .071. So he's got a hit this year. And he strikes out on a slider at his own feet. We go to the bottom of the second inning with Danny Walton leading off. Danny Walton, 2 for 2 and 2 walks against Les Rohr. We have to play Danny Walton in these situations, considering Mike Keegan cannot hit lefties. Okay, Walton grounds out to third, so that's the first time Rohr has set him down. Now here's Jerry McNertney. As I was going through the lineup last night, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. McNertney is now a 68 rating. That's probably why he's dipped so much and stopped driving in runs. For the life of me, I can't remember what his rating was before the season started. But if you look at his skills, you can see he was like 73 last year, and now he's dropped down to 68. I want to say he was 71 or 72 when the season started. So, I mean, this is a well below replacement level player who's kind of over his skis right now. He's batting .311 versus lefties. 1 down, and McNertney lines out to first. Fiore making the play. 2 down for Gary Sutherland. Sutherland getting a start today after his 2-double performance in his only other start of the year. That was against the Indians last series. He grounds out to short. We're going to the top of the third. Down a couple of runs. Pat Kelly leading off with the base hit up the middle. So Kelly is on for the second time. Kelly on first. Will he be going with that speed? Yep. And he gets a stolen base. So maybe now, finally, it's number 9 for Kelly. Maybe the numbers will start to equal out for McNertney, who's, ratings down to 68. Foy, ground ball to short. Is Kelly going to take third? He does, of course. Even though the ball was right in front of him, he still ran. We got to pull the infield in. We cannot give up another run here. Here's Sweet Lou. Lou 0 for 1 today. And he strikes out on that slider. 3 Ks for Brabender. A chance to get out of it, but here's Mike Fiore. He went deep to left field in the first inning for the 2-run home run, his second of the year. A ground ball to short. And Stanley makes the play. So we get out of the inning, go to the bottom of the third inning with Fred Stanley leading off. I almost pulled Stanley out of the ball game. We might have to start doing a platoon. He's batting .282 versus lefties, but he obviously with a .207 batting average overall. He is not hitting righties. And he's only got 1 extra base hit on the season. There he strikes out. Oh, that rookie is struggling. Here's Gene Brabender looking for his first hit of the season. Striking out, 4 Ks for Rohr. So Rohr in control after getting blued up that last start against the Pilots. And Harper will fly out to left. Yep, there's out number 3. So we go top of the 4th inning. Game is moving along. Ed Kirkpatrick leading off. Kirkpatrick, Keough, and Hernandez. Kirkpatrick base hit down the left field line. It is a double. His 5th double on the season. There's going to be a lot of hits against Brabender, right? Today especially because he's only given up 28 hits this year. And before that, he had given up more walks than hits coming into today. So I think the game's AI is going to try to even this out and get his average back up. He won't walk anybody today, but he definitely will give up his fair share of hits, which will lead to runs and get that 171 ERA back up there too. Keough hits a ground ball to first. There's out number 1. We'll pull the infield in again. 2-2 count to Agee. And Hernandez strikes out. 4 Ks for Brabender. Now I almost think we should intentionally walk Harris to get to the pitcher, but it's only the 4th inning. You have to think that the game is going to give us a couple of runs at some point as Stanley tosses out Billy Harris at first. So on to the bottom half of the inning with Rich Rollins leading off. Rich Roll with a 2-1 count pops it up. Foul territory on the first base side. Now remember yesterday's game, we were being 1 hit, and we ended up with like 11 hits in that ball game. So we're late bloomers. There's a walk to Agee. Let's see if Deron Johnson can get a hold of one here. If not, we'll try to have Agee steal with 2 down. There's a ground ball to third. So, oh, an error on the third baseman. Foy. Everybody's safe. First and third. 1 down. Let's get one of these runs back right now. Come on, Danny Walton. Walton betting 318. We're asking him to sack fly. I believe these outfielders have pretty good arms, though, right? So that might be a problem, but here we go. There we go. Line drive to left. Piniella will just make the catch instead. The base runner Agee tags up, scores, and it's 2-1. Good job by Danny Walton contributing. And McNertney contributes in his own way with a strikeout. So we get one of the runs back. We head to the top of the 5th inning with the pitcher leading off, followed by Kelly and Foy. Rohr gets a hold of it. Deep fly ball to center field. Almost 400-foot shot. Nice job by Rohr making it interesting, at least. And finally, there is a walk. And again, it's the best hitter on the team. He's already got 2 stolen bases today. Will he be going up a run? Kind of risky. Yep. So Kelly's got 3 stolen bases. So McNertney might be toast. He can't hit, and he can't play defense now. And we don't have a catcher. And another walk. Jesus Christ. First and second. Sweet Lou at the plate. 0-2 count. Okay, so this is the all-walk strikeout inning. And that will bring up Mike Fiore. I mean, the guy's batting 125. He can't get another hit. 2-2 count. And he pops it up into foul ground. Behind home plate. It's going to land right in this guy's part. Oh, that had to hurt. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here we go with Gary Sutherland. We need the bottom guys to get something going here. There we go, a base hit for Sutherland. He's 3 for 7 on the year. Fred Stanley up. Let's bunt for a hit. Why not? Instead of bunting to sacrifice, let's bunt for a hit. I almost never do this, mostly because it never works. There's a comebacker to Rohr. Sutherland is out at second. Jesus. I mean, that's the 3rd in a row that we've been thrown out at second base. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. We can't steal second here. I'm trying to bunt again. This time a sack bunt, but it won't matter. Oh, see, the pitcher gets it done, but not the guy with the 96 rating. Okay. God, this game sucks so bad. I wish I had the skills to design a game, because like all of these, and I said this before, and I mean it. I mean, maybe if I were to just hit the sim button and sim complete seasons, maybe it's accurate. Maybe, if I didn't have to see the shittiness of this game in front of me play out, I might have a more respect for it. But I mean, as it is right now, the actual gameplay is not only horrible, but there is literally nothing you can do other than push a button. So I don't, what is the point? I mean, I could just take it out of this mode and let it play through on its own. But anyway, I say this every game because it continues to piss me off. I've played thousands and thousands of games on Baseball Mogul, and over the years, it's only gotten worse. It's never gotten better. There's a pop-up to shallow right field. Another strikeout. Oh, no, it's going to be a ball hit in front of the plate, which is an error. Happens every game practically. One catcher error. So we've got Agee on first again. I mean, they have 3 stolen bases from their fastest guy. We may as well try again. We're down a run. Curveball. And he gets a stolen base. Let's see if we can try to have Deron Johnson hit to the right side. I'm sure he'll probably strike out. Oh, it's a line drive. Yeah, he couldn't even get that done. And Danny Walton, fly ball to center. Will it fall in? Nope, it'll be caught. We're going to the 7th inning. Now, Brabender's at 96 pitches. We do have the bottom of the lineup, and this is primarily lefties, but I mean, he's earned the right to continue to pitch. I mean, his ERA could only go up from where he was, but he's still pitching pretty well today. So, why not? There's a ground ball to short. 1 out. Pitcher's up again. Got a hold of one last time. Another ground ball to Stanley. 2 down. And Pat Kelly, who I believe has been on every time today, right? Yeah, 2 for 2, 3 stolen bases. I mean, you can't get a third, can you? Of course you can. Give him 4. Why not? There's a ground ball to second. Sutherland makes the play. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the 7th inning, down 2-1. Only have 2 hits and 1 walk from a nobody pitcher. He wasn't even in baseball anymore at this point of his career. McNertney, deep fly ball to left center field. Gary Sutherland, he's got one of the 2 hits. Comebacker, and Fred Stanley. Stanley with the base hit. Well, I asked them to bottom the lineup to do something, and they have. Nobody else has contributed. Okay, well, we've got to take out Brabender now. I mean, that's why Stanley got the hit, because it forces our hand. So Brabender will come out. He's a lefty. Who hits lefties on this team? Nobody? Anyone? Nobody? Gordy does. All right. Well, Don Bosch has been our number 1 bat off the bench anyway. So he's batting .500 for what it's worth. Can he keep it going? Rohr is at the century mark in pitches. Oh, look at that! A 2-run shot to right center field, and the Pilots take the lead, 3-2. I mean, no matter how ridiculous this game is, if you stay in it long enough, it's like you've earned the opportunity from the game. Like if you could somehow combat every moguling that's built into it, they will somehow turn around and give you an opportunity to win. Oh, now we're just tearing them open as Harper gets a base hit down the left field line. How is that not a double? I'm just getting greedy now. There's two outs. You know, we are going to hit and run. Normally we don't hit and run with 2 outs. Usually it's first and third, less than 2 outs. But Rollins does not hit lefties well as a righty, and we may as well give him a chance here to hit and run instead of just letting him take a cut. And a base hit to right field. Harper should go to third. He does, and it's first and third with 2 down. And Tommie Agee up. Agee's 1 for 2 today. 2 stolen bases, but he does only bat 1-7. He's the worst bat in our lineup, actually, versus left-handers. But he does have a hit today. And a 1-2 count. Ground ball to first. And that'll do it. So we do get the lead. Can Bosch play right field? Oh, can he? All right, so Bosch is going to go in there for Harper. Harper just batted, so we probably won't see him again anyway. All right. And we've got a righty and then 3 lefties coming up. Oy, oy, oy. We're going to bring in John Morris, folks. This is maybe the dumb move to do here. He is not good. More walks and strikeouts. He does not get lefties out. Barely gets righties out. But we have him for a reason. And he's thrown the least innings of any pitcher on the roster. So, let's see. Here's Lou Piniella leading off the inning. He's a righty. 2-0 count. And he gets a base hit to right. That was written in. Oh, it's going to be a double. Oh, okay. Well, I just screwed us right there. His 10th double of the season so far. leading the American League with 10 doubles. All right. We got to go after the lefties. I could walk somebody here, try to get a double play out of it, but we got to get one batter first. So let's try to get Fiore. Then we walk the catcher who's slow to get to Keough. That would be the plan. First pitch swinging, and a fly ball to right. It will be caught, and Piniella does not tag. Wow, Kirkpatrick batting .350 versus lefties. That's an intentional walk all the time, every day of the week. Boom. And now Keough's up. Now, if the game had any common sense, and it doesn't, even though I've raised the percentage for this to happen, there should be a pinch hitter here. And, of course, the game doesn't do that. So we're going to play straight away. Keough, 225 hitter versus lefties. More struggles versus left, and he walks him. So it doesn't matter. There's nothing we could have done there to make that work. It's Diego time. He will be coming in for a 4-out save. No, there'll be a 5-out save, right? Bases are loaded. One down. Infield in. Oh, this is a... we did this last time with the bases loaded, and it was a fielder's choice twice. We did not get an out and run scored. Another horrible facet of the game. Here we go. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to second. Fielder's choice. Nope. What happened? He did get the force runner at home. Okay, so now they're going to pinch hit. For their second baseman, they're going to take out Billy Harris, who was a left-handed bat. And they're going to bring in Frank White to get his first at-bat of the year. Now, it is Frank White, who is pretty awesome. He's 18 years old, and you can see he was a rookie in 1974. This is his 1975 rookie card. He's actually on... Now, this is not his rookie card. He does have a 1974 rookie card where he's in a little quadrant. So there's also that one. Anyway, we like Frank White. Bases are loaded. We'd like to get him out. Here we go. 2-1 count to White. And he pops it up to short. Stanley makes the catch. Shoo! Bottom of the eighth. Deron Johnson leading off. Fly ball to left. Johnson sucks. He had that three consecutive games where he had 2 hits. And then since then he's done nothing but strike out. Danny Walton out. And McNertney, base hit away? Oh, it does fall in. Good job at McNertney and his 68 rating. It's weird that he is as successful as he is with that rating, but good job by him. Oh, now it's 121 pitches for Les Rohr. And that'll do it for him. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Paul Shaw is going to pinch hit here. And Shaw is 1 for 25. There's no other options on the bench than a 1 for 25 hitter? Jeez, this game is crazy. All right, here we go. Let's bring in a defensive replacement for left field. Walton did drive in our first run, so good job by him. We're going to bring in Mike Hegan defensively. There we go. Boosted up to an 83. Here we go. Paul Shaw leading off against Diego Agee. Trying to get the save. Striking out. Paul Shaw, 1 for 26. Remember, in real life, Bregman of the Astros went 1 for 30 to start his career. And he's awesome. Another strikeout. So Agee coming out firing here in the 9th. Joe Foy. It's down to Foy. 0 for 3 with a walk today. And a base hit to left. Runner on first. I can't imagine he's going to be running. Sweet Lou's up. Lou Piniella. He's 1 for 4, 2 Ks today. I should have guarded the lines. He does steal second base. That's pretty gutsy. 8 for him. And was it Foy or Kelly? I can't remember now which one of the two of them were in the top 10 in real life at 69 stolen bases. All right, well, now a base hit will tie the ball game. You can't pull the outfield in. So there's a walk. Oh, he's going to swing. Oh, that was ball 4. And Rollins throws him out at first for out number 3. The Pilots win 3-2. Handshakes, butt snaps, slappy steaks. We're going to check out what our one-run record is. Oh, I had the Royals team up. There we go. 1 run, 1 run, 1-1-1. So, all right. Well, let's take a look at the standings. We're 21-14 as an expansion team. We are finding ways to win despite having a batting average below the league average, home run total below the league average, and an ERA just a tick above the average. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. These are the facts. Oh, let's see what is our record in one-run games. Where is that at? One-run games. 9-1. That's how we're getting it done with my awesome bullpen management skills. So, good job by me. Is anybody else even close? New York is 12-3. So they've played a lot of close games as well. Okay, let's put that back to ERA. If there's anything anybody ever wants to see on that list, just let me know. These are the things that I'm just most interested in. Let's take a look at the headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. First place belongs to the Pilots. We beat them 3-2. Brabender pitched well. Kansas City's number 7 hitter did nothing. Okay, transactions. Cleon Jones of Freddie's Mets is going to miss a month. And he is their everyday starting left fielder. So that's a bummer to the Mets. They got a lot of money. They can fill that hole. All right, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Get in on the San Diego Padres contest. I think you'll regret it when you see what the prize is if you haven't got in yet. I don't know how many people watch the game to this, a portion of the process, but get in. We got to give the player of the game to Don Bosch, 2-run home run, pinch hit, clubbed it, came in to play defense. Good job by Bosch. That was his first of the year, the only extra base hit for the Pilots. Gene Brabender stuck around long enough to get the win. He's 3-0 with a 1.84 ERA. John Morris almost blew it for us, but thank goodness for Diego Agee. He did his gerb. Les Rohr, 121 pitches, takes the hard luck loss. Okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.